so much here, so rich. And what it comes down to is, and this is what's fascinating too. Here we are with this partner. We're fucking shacked up. We're sharing money. We have a child, all this intimacy. And yet it is so hard to be vulnerable and say, I want you to hold me and to take care of me and to be supportive and say, yeah, I want you to go and do that. And I will watch our daughter for the next couple of hours and you go and take care of yourself. And it's just vulnerable for us to do that. And it's sad. It's heartbreaking. And in my marriage, when we were working on this piece about, particularly for me, when not only did the resentment surface, but my anger and my rage, it all came out. And of course, we had gone to, we had gone to couples therapy throughout our marriage, and when shit got really hard. But I remember the therapist was really tuning into me, and she listened to me. And, after almost 13 years of being with this man who I loved so much, she said, and she said it so softly and warmly and compassionately and with so much nurturing, like a mother. She said, Vanessa, it sounds like you want to be taken care of. And I could feel almost like a wall come up around me. Like, no. And it was too much in that moment to just like burst on the floor, open up my heart and say, yes, I want to be taken care of. It was, I couldn't do it. I wasn't ready. And it's heartbreaking. And then that's what we want. And so part of this work is like breaking down our defenses, because we're fucking fierce women. We survive some shit. We fucking have degrees. We have careers. We make as much money, maybe more than our beloved. A child came out of our fucking yoni. Like, well, not me personally, but for some of us. And it's just, can we step back, let our defenses down, soften, and say, I would love for you to help me and hold me. Especially after all this time, right? It's like, So this is the beautiful work to move, right? That energy. And part of the algorithm is like, you can release that resentment and that anger and that annoyance and that frustration, so you can get to this vulnerable place and say, yes, I want to be held. And here's the thing too. I mean, the risk is that he may not get it totally fucking right. Right? He might not be, and so that's something to notice, because it's like, well, do I really want this man, the man who I know, like this person, is it really okay for him to show up in the way he knows how? And I surrender and I accept that. Or am I really still wanting to be held and nurtured in such a way that I want him to be my mother and my father? And that's where it gets messy. Because our partners, yeah, they fit that intimate role of like a caretaker and a mother and father, but they are not our parents. And we have to do that work in relationships to disentangle that energetic messiness. For some couples, it works. Yeah, I want you to be my papi. I want you to be my mommy. But we have to get clear, like, what am I really longing for here? And what needs to be healed so that I can just receive and surrender what he does have to offer to me and be grateful for it. And knowing that I asked. Um, so that I'm a little surprised that this went on. Like, I didn't realize the resentment relief phase was going to take the hour. I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to get through the self-doubt and the clarity. And what I want to just say about the self-doubt is that, again, this is another conditioning. And while, yes, I want to acknowledge that this is true conditioning for so many of us, men and women, it's just that we doubt our feelings, we doubt our experience. And coming back to women, it's like, well, we were conditioned to not feel, many of us to not feel angry, to not be angry, because we're girls and it's not okay. And so we doubt our experience. And a lot of women I hear, do I have a right to be angry? Wait a minute. Am I even angry? Wait, how am I feeling right now? I don't even know how I'm feeling, or I'm not feeling something until days later. So we're doubting our experience. But again, part of this work is when you move that energy and you release it and you get out the anger, and then you acknowledge, oh yeah, I actually have all these other feelings here. And really, what are these feelings about? Oh, because of these needs. I really am feeling vulnerable right now because I so want to be taken care of. And then comes the clarity. Well, how do I want to be taken care of? What needs to shift here? What requests do I have? And that's a big one. Honey, I want your support. And I'd love it if you gave me the support with encouragement and love. Are you willing to do that? Can you do that? And then a conversation, there's an opportunity for a conversation. And it's going to be deep. This is a deep, vulnerable conversation with your partner, with your beloved. Can you show up for me in this way? And if you can't, why? And then it goes deeper, and then more is revealed. And then how can you support each other in that process? What's next here? A lot of unknown, a lot of mystery, and a lot of juiciness. Because if you can both be fucking vulnerable like that together, it's heart opening. It's heart opening.